Hey guys.
We're here today to check out a Patreon request from this patrono right here. The name of the band is As We Burn. The name of the song is As the Sun Went Down. Not on me, just down in general.
Just down.
Just down in general. Alright. Patreon request. I've never heard of this band. I don't know anything about it. I didn't Google it. I didn't search it. I just figure, you know what? Let's have a good time with this.
Yeah,
Are you ready to have a good time?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to be entertained?
I'm ready to be entertained.
Okay, let's fucking do it. I like this. These guys are from the Fire Nation.
I can tell.
Yeah, that's deep cuts for all of you
Avatar fans. And we're not talking about the band.
Or the movie. Yeah.
Well, there was a movie. It was shit.
Yeah. We're talking about the cartoon series.
Cartoon.
Okay, so thoughts, not prayers.
I gotta say, this was hitting me during this song. I'm like, fuck, man. I think out of all the genres we do on this channel, or all the genres we've heard in the metal world out there, metalcore is somehow the one that never really disappoints, but it also never really is very consistent.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It doesn't disappoint, but it doesn't blow your mind either.
But it's very consistent. But sometimes it will blow your mind, but the times it doesn't blow your mind, it's still good. It's
like, harder for bands to fuck it up.
It's like cheesecake. It's pretty hard.
Fuck yeah, it is like cheesecake.
Even when it's bad, it's still good.
Yeah, even when it's bad, it's still cheesecake.
It's still cheesecake in the end. Yeah.
Like how bad can it be? Unless it's spoiled or something. But yeah, I agree with you.
Exactly. But these guys are These guys are they're the consistent, but they're also the good part. Like they're the ones that like they pique more of an interest than the other metalcore bands.
Okay.
I'm
gonna say something really really edgy once you're done.
Ooh.
So get ready for that.
For me, I really enjoyed the starting kind of slow pace to bring you into the song, but then it did something that you like where it brought it back.
Yeah.
And then it ended off the song in not the same way, but
very similar
fashion.
Exactly.
I love that shit. Because they
it had a little bit of bridge in the middle that had the same kind of feel, so everything was very connected.
I love that shit. But the song itself is just a good feel, man. This entire song is just a really good feel built in between those slower parts that still kind of had the feeling of those slower parts built into the rest of the track.
It's a song that has this introspective nature to it, specifically with the clean vocals and the more melancholic portions. And then when the song gets heavier, it's no longer introspective. It's you breaking everything around you. That's the aggression coming out and you putting it all out there.
I knew right away.
I love that dynamic.
I knew right away when it started. I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be good. Like right away.
So now I'm gonna say something that's gonna be very edgy.
Ooh.
I like this song more than anything Architects released this year. Just putting it out there. I'm not a fan of anything that Architects has done in the last year. So I could even go a little bit deeper into the vault as far as Architects is concerned. And I'm using Architects because of the similarities of the sound of the band and stuff. This to me had more life, had more energy, felt more... it's not like they're reinventing the wheel here, but it's a song that I really liked.
I gel with this song.
I gel with this song. Don't ask me what it is. I connected with it, and because I connected with it, and I have a hard time connecting with anything that those guys have done lately. I gotta say, to me, this hit home more. This hit home more, and once again, it has nothing to do.
It also it's not like he doesn't like the Architects song too, because like I said, the whole metalcore thing is. It's not that you don't like it. It's still good. It's just you prefer this more than that one.
Than anything. I'm not saying I prefer this over anything that they've ever done. I prefer this over anything that they've done in the last year.
So 2022.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just me, being edgy, putting something out there. Now I'll say another thing, which is that last month on my top 5 albums of the month, I had Devil Wears Prada with Color Decay, and one of our regular viewers said that, wow, you put that on your top 5? That album is so soft. Like, it's like pop music. Just, and I had I get where he's coming from, but to me, I don't judge the quality of the music by how heavy the music is.
Or based on the other previous, like, if it's...
Or previous records, or whatever.
The record on the record itself.
On the record itself. And I don't look at a band or a song and say that, oh my God, that was so soft, I don't like it. Because I listen to other things that are way heavier than whatever that thing is.
Dude,
I listen to a lot of different shit.
Yeah, we listen to not just metal, we listen to a lot of different musics. I think the only thing we don't like them, I don't know if country is... Country is the one that's like... I'll find a
and mumble rap and that kind of shit. I'm not into that shit.
But like, we listen to a lot of genres.
And pop.
Of music. I still listen to pop if it's on the radio too.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously.
It depends on the... I mean, if we're talking about like Michael Jackson or something like that, yeah.
But
R. Kelly before I found out what he was doing, yeah.
I
mean, who doesn't love Remix to the Ignition? I mean, really, get your pots out of the kitchen if you don't.
Fresh out the kitchen,
something like that.
Yeah, something like that. We listen to a lot of different music.
Stop taking your shit on me.
So it was piss.
Was it? No, he also liked.
Oh, he also liked these shits. Okay. Damn, he bricked on people.
Yeah, man. Like
shit.
Fuck. Yesterday I saw a dog walking on his front legs while lifting up the back legs and shitting at the same time as he was walking. That's some fucking dude. That's like Cirque du Soleil shit. Like literally, that was some Cirque du Soleil shit. I couldn't believe the dog was doing that. That's incredible. Anyways,
we listen to a lot of different music.
It reminded me of R. Kelly.
We listen to a lot of different music, but even in the metal genre, we listen to every single metal. Even if we don't like it, we've listened to
I think if
it.
there's one thing we're not as metal snobs, I mean, we listen to everything.
I mean, I can go from listening to like Lorna Shore to Siamese in 2 seconds. Like these are like completely like opposite bands, and I can just go. It doesn't matter because the mood I'm in to listen to metal is the mood I'm in to listen to every type of metal, and that just shows like the that gives us more credibility.
Yeah, and my point is that I don't judge an album or a song or a band on how heavy the song or band is. If I like the music, I like the music. If I understand where he's coming from, and it's okay to have that philosophy.
We know many people like that too.
But
we know a lot of people.
I know a lot of people like that. I used to be like that.
Yeah.
I used to be that person. But I think with time, my taste has developed to a point where I don't look at a band and say, "Ah, fuck, if that was heavier, I would like it." No, I like it. I like it for what it is. And this song, to bring it full circle into this track, like he said, this is not reinventing the wheel. This is not something new that we haven't heard before. But sometimes you listen to something that maybe you've heard something similar along the same lines a million times before. Metalcore has a lot of that similarity. It's really hard to tell the forest from the trees.
But when it's done right, it's done right.
But when you connect with it, you connect with it. Like
exactly.
Sometimes you just can't explain it. It's like an ugly girl that's so ugly that you find her hot.
It's like that Jack Black movie.
You know, it is.
Was it Jack Black?
I don't know, but it is what it is, man. Sometimes you just can't explain it beyond that. You just connect with the lyrics. You connect with the song style. I really like the clean vocals. You're always big on how the clean vocals are so important in metalcore.
Yeah,
and I thought the clean vocals in this song were like touching that haunting vibe. That was so cool for the sound that was there at that same time,
smooth.
But yet very smooth. And then when they got heavy, the song got heavier. I really enjoyed it. There's not much more I can say. It's not like I know because the reason I'm saying this because some people are going to say in the comment section, well, you know, I've heard this like a million times before.
Okay,
but these days everything you hear, you've heard it a million times before.
It's whether you like it or not whether that you've heard it a million times. It's whether you like it or not,
or you connect with it,
or you connect
for whatever fucking reason. It doesn't matter. So it's just always, it not bothers me, but it's always like you have to be that person. Like whatever. Just because you feel that way and you take that as your mantra, it doesn't mean everybody else has to feel that way as well. We're all free to have our own thoughts and opinions about music. And music is art. And when you're talking about art is reflective of not just the people who create it, but the people who consume it. And depending on where you're coming from, depending how old you are, your life experiences, what you're going through, where you currently are in your life, what's happening around you, all of these things dictate how you view and appreciate art. And for me, this song, while not being like, you know, like redefining a genre, it's a song that I would listen to it time and time and time again. I would never get tired of a song like this. I like it. I connect with it. You know, whatever. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I like it.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. So, live and let live.
Yeah.
Are we good?
We're good.
Not bad for a Patreon request. Not bad for a Patreon request, I must say. Probably the dude is in the band.
If he is.
Hey, kudos to you, my friend.
Kudos to you, man.
Kudos to you, my friend. You've done a great job with this song. All right, guys. This is it for this video. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.